Hello, everybody. I'm Zach Surdenik here with Paul Bonzagni. First episode of Behind Closed Doors. And we're getting things started off with a great guy in Paul. I mean, just got that energy always.
I try and bring the energy most of the time. I try my best, but it's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so how are you adjusting to life in Falmouth and on the Cape?
I've adjusted pretty well. I mean, I can say that I've turned on a little beach kid in me a little bit. Got the opportunity to go out there, enjoy the sand. It's a bit different from Texas, but it's a nice adjustment.
Yeah, and so is this your first summer playing summer ball?
It would be my second full summer of actually playing. I played in Liberal, Kansas last summer. Can't think that anybody actually knows where it is, but it's middle of nowhere, Kansas. It smells like meat all the time, but it was enjoyable. But so far, I've enjoyed this more.
Yeah, so how do you like the differences between summer ball and school ball?
I like summer ball a little more just because of the freedom you have. You're able to call your own game. You're able to get a little more comfortable on the mound and learn about yourself as a pitcher and overall player. Just having the opportunity to not be under control of anybody. So, and then school ball. Difference in that is it's all timeline. It's always like you're going to be there at a certain time. You got to do this right. You got to do that right instead of just enjoying the game.
What's been your favorite part about this group of guys so far?
I feel like we mold really well as a group of guys. I mean, for example, Ross and I kicked it off on the first day, and I feel like it's just a bunch of friends at this point. It's not a baseball team. We're just a bunch of boys trying to hang out with each other.
Yeah, you always bring the energy. We kind of talked about it a little bit. Is that something you've always had, or is that something you've kind of grown into?
I've kind of grown into it. I think I came out of my shell a lot more this past year at my school because I went there, didn't know anybody. I just kind of went in there. I was like, I'm gonna make this my mantra. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I was trying to be the fun guy, trying to be always with a smile out on the field because it's a game. You got to enjoy it, and if you go out there with a smile, you'll bring a smile to other people's faces. So,
for sure. You mentioned coming into that new spot. How was the adjustment from Texas to Southern Illinois?
The first thing I noticed, it was 10 times colder. Walking up there, it was 70 degrees in August. Whenever I left home, it was 100. It's kind of similar to here, just not as humid. That's the best way to put it. So I think I adjusted well. All the guys liked me, so I can't say I can complain.
What do you like about playing at SIU?
I would say the guys are the best part. The teammates there, it's not a bunch of guys, they're a bunch of me guys. It's all the guys that are there grinding. They made their way through to make a mid-major D1, and we're all going to be there. We're going to try and win as a group instead of being individuals.
All right, last question for you. What makes you so good at what you do?
I would say it would be my upcoming, my mentality, because I think whenever I got TJ, it gave me a new mindset. I went out there, I was like, all right, the opportunity to play baseball is very limited. And if I go out there and just enjoy it as much as I can, I'll be the best version of myself on the mound as well. Because before TJ, I was big on if I don't do this correctly, I'm done. No one's going to take me. I'm never going to play again. But the minute I got it, someone still gave me an opportunity. So I just kind of try and think, I'm going to play it like it's my last day ever, and I'm going to enjoy it.
I said last question before, but I got one more. You're always dancing out there on the mound, in the dugout, in the field, wherever you're at. It seems like you're always moving out there. How has keeping yourself loose really helped translate to the field?
I mean, it's a proven fact. If you play stiff, you can't play well. That's the best way to put it. I mean, I learned it when I was young. Even when I was young, I danced out in the outfield. Music has always been one of the things that kept me moving, kept me loose. And, just going out there and staying loose is the best thing, the best way to put it. That's how you pitch well. That's how you play well. So, yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
No problem. Thank you.